We're gonna do Nagong, we're gonna do some 15s, and we're gonna do some yoga. We're gonna balance out Nagong, 15s, and yoga so that we are fully activated. Make this screen a little larger. And we just finished the 12 yin set at Nagong, just with our yoga, feet 2 fists apart, or actually, yeah, just beneath the sit bones, halfway through. Imaginary string lifting from the top of the head. Sucking the belly button. Just one yoga exercise to warm us up, and then we'll do more to finish up. When the belly button touches the spine, visually touching the spine, so visualize it, collarbone lifting up. And with all of these, do your best to fish for as little as it takes, so calming down the body and just feeling the willpower move. The more tension that you have in the muscles, the harder it's going to and when I mean tension, the more effort that you put in, which causes the more tension in the muscles. The more effort you put in, the more it's going to make it harder to hear your own willpower. So you want to soften the amount of effort and really just go for the lift, making it as easy as possible. Same with the fingers here. If you find yourself lifting out with your hands here, notice that costs effort in the shoulders, and it costs more effort in the elbows, in the tricep. So here, just lifting the fingertips, just the fingers going up, and everything else being pulled along with the fingertips up, up, up. And I'll help you, all these little adjustments will help you minimize effort, optimize movement, and then hear your willpower. You want to really be able to hear it. Belly button, collarbone re-engage, fingertips re-engage. And now, lower back, muscles all lifting out of the hip line. Visualize them going up. And hold. Sucking the belly button. Collarbone up. Fingertips up. All the middle back muscles lifting out of the lower back. Hold. Belly button. Collarbone. Fingertips. Shoulder blades lifting out of the middle back. Hold. And again, really fishing for as little as it takes. So if you find yourself pushing too hard, soften yourself, calm the body down a bit. Just do your best to hold the position. And then belly button, collarbone, fingertips. And then the shoulders lifting out of the upper back, up to the ears, hold, belly button, collarbone, fingertips, and exhale. Hands floating straight down. Chin falling to collarbone, exhaling, softening the chest, melting one vertebra at a time. Check in with your shoulders to make sure that they're not tight or that they're not flexed, meaning that you're keeping your arms by the body. Just soften, keep softening, melting everything down. One vertebra at a time. And fold the arms and hang down. At least 3 big breaths. Inhaling white light. Exhale, spread through the whole body. Make sure you feel 2 strings, imaginary strings, lifting your hips up. And exhale, falling, collarbone falling straight to the ground. 1 more, hips lift up. As you inhale, the rib cage opening. And it stays open as you exhale. Release the arms. Keep the weight on the heels and suck in the belly button 1 vertebra at a time. Coming up super slow. Inhaling as you come up. Make sure if you need to take a break to do so, and just keep breathing. really coming up all the way. And again, just making sure that this sense, the sense right here, like the two strings right on the collarbone, you really, really feel that. Almost like tips of your finger. That much emphasis in that area. And let's widen the stance. Palms facing flat down. Imaginary string lifting you from the top of the head. Relaxation cascading down through the vertebra. Each vertebra getting farther away from the last. Soften through the hips. Down to the knees, ankles, heels into the ground. Inhaling to the belly. Mouth closed, tongue on the ceiling of the mouth. Exhale, wash the breath as a color from the belly down the arms to the palms and the fingertips. Inhale, draw the color in. Exhale, washing it down. Exhale, soften the wrists. Inhaling up. Exhale, wash out. Inhale. Interlace the fingers, exhaling down, down, down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. And even in this exercise, there's a slight lift in the collarbone on the third breath. Exhale out. Inhale deep. Exhaling down. And right here, you're inhaling up, stretching out of the hips, through the shoulders, but as the hands turn up, as the interlaced fingers, the palms go to the ceiling, the chest, more so the collarbone, lifts up a bit. And it's a minimal, very subtle effort, because you could push the chest up, and that would create more tension in the back, because you'd be flexing the back to achieve that. So you're just lifting subtle, going up, and emphasizing the shoulders coming out of the hips, exhaling down. Inhale up. Even deeper, stage 2. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhale out. 3-stage inhalation, stage 1. Even deeper, stage 2. We'll do a fast movement today that'll utilize this. Even deeper, 3. Exhaling out. One I wanted to show you for a while. Matter of fact, we'll actually integrate that movement first. We'll go over that one first before we start the fast movement. Inhaling up. Even deeper. Even deeper. Exhaling out. And 4-stage inhalation. Stage 1. Inhale even deeper, stage 2. Even deeper, 3. Even deeper, 4. Exhale, wash out. One. Deeper, 2. 3. 4. Exhale, washing the color. Really feel that color wash down the arms and down the legs. You exhale. Let's go for the belly, inflating. Inhale even deeper using the obliques, expanding out. Inhale even deeper using the lower back. And even deeper, the entire belt, the whole waist expanding in all directions. Exhale, wash the color out. You really feel like there's a furnace in the belly and that all the heat is going out of the arms and down the legs. One more, belly, obliques, lower back, the entire waist. We'll widen the stance. Hollow fist resting right on the hips. Okay, make sure that once you sit down, check in with the lower back so that it's not sticking out and it's not tucked too forward. It's as if the tailbone has a weight on it. Imaginary string lifts you up, hollow fist, and exhale, pelvis rotates on the femur. Inhale, breath pulls you to the side. And up, eyes on the belly button, exhaling down. Inhaling, breath pulls you to the side and up. Exhaling down. Breath feeling like a rope you're climbing, and releasing the rope. Inhale deep. Exhale down. And reverse it. Coming up. Eyes on the belly button. Exhaling down. Coming up. Exhale. Two more. One more. Exhale. Drop in the arms. Inhale, breath lifts the wrists. Wrists lift the body. Exhaling out. Inhale, hands float in. Exhale, softly. Fingers floating down, relaxing whatever area on the back that the fingers are aligned with. Soften the lower back, buttocks, backs of the legs, ankles into the ground. Inhaling up. Exhale, wash the color out. Inhale, draw the breath in. Exhale. Soften the neck, upper back. Middle back softens. Lower back softens. Buttocks soften. Backs of the thighs. Backs of the kneecaps. Calves, ankles, heels into the ground. Inhaling up. Exhale out. Inhale, draw in. And just sit. We'll do just a few Jade Rabbit watches the moon. Start packing in some energy. Inhale, stage one. Even deeper, two. Especially before you do the fast stuff. To just pack some energy in. Inhale, draw the color in. Inhale, deeper, gets brighter. Exhale, compress it. Exhale, deeper, flatten in the belly. Draw the color in. Even deeper, the ether. Compress it. Flatten it. And then 6 seated. And shifting over, reaching out. So I'm gonna turn my hip here. I'm gonna I'll turn the camera down a little bit. Notice that my hand is out. There's a straight line from the back of my head, top of my head to the back heel. And both my feet are parallel 45 degrees. So let me just turn this down so you can see what I mean here. So, both feet parallel 45 degrees. When we'll turn, we'll open up the foot and then turn 45 degrees again. So we're going to keep shifting. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. And whether you pivot the first turn on the ball of the foot or the heel really depends on your body on however you'd like, whatever the distance is that you're comfortable with. But that second turn should be ball to foot pivoting. So the first one could be ball to foot or heel, meaning heel looking like this, which is really great for grappling. Turn out here and then pivot ball to foot. But notice that every time I do that, I might expand my structure. So now let's add, with that in mind, we're going to bring this into the faster sets. And this is, you're going to have the hand out, you're going to inhale, stage 1. So it's as if the fingers are, again, like straws or a hose that you're just pulling in the color visualization. And notice the hip is waving. The waist is agreeing with the hip. So inhale, stage 1, and I'm opening the leg. Inhale even deeper, stage 2, as I shift the weight to the other leg. And all this color visualization going into my belly, and then it's going to whip out through my other arm. Exhale, 3. Inhale, stage 1. Even deeper, 2. I'm drawing the color in. It's as if my entire forearm is sticky, pulling the ether in through the arm into the belly. And then I take that momentum from this turn and I pivot and throw it out through these 2 knuckles. I'm exhaling through these 2 knuckles, index and middle finger knuckles. So the exhalation, of course, comes with the visualization. So I'm visualizing my breath as a color going an inch or 2 beyond these 2 knuckles.
Are you punching straight in front of your heart, or what's the angle?
Great question. Inhale deep, exhaling down. I'm going right from this chamber. So, and there's multiple breathing formulas for this exercise. So we'll focus on one. Inhaling, stage 1. Inhale deeper, stage 2, with the sticking sensation on the arm, sticking in the ether. And then the hand's going to go from this hollow fist chamber position right on the hip. Some people hold chamber up here in Kung Fu, but you could just hold it right here, very relaxed. Very similar to this chamber. So it doesn't have to be chest out, more strict Kung Fu. When we do our pelvis rotating on the femur, dragon whips its head exercise, this chamber position is actually totally fine, very relaxed. So inhale, draw in, and it's as if you're slingshotting. You're swinging the breath work back and forth through each arm. So draw it in through one arm, and then we haven't pivoted this leg yet. We're sinking in, and then we pivot that leg. And if you'd like, the ending posture, where if you notice that my head is a straight line from head to heel, the ending posture can have you realign so that your body is straight, if you'd like. You don't have to do it, you can stay like this, but this little extra turn up will give you a little extra power. So it really depends on the angle. So let's go again. Inhale, stage 1. That first inhalation, you're going to have the breath pulling in through the fingertips. Inhale, stage 1. Inhale deeper, stage 2. And exhale, 3. Inhale, stage 1. Inhale deeper, stage 2. Exhale, 3, and pivot. Inhale, stage 1. Inhale deeper, stage 2. Notice I'm in a horse stance, so both my feet similar to here. Shifting, exhale, 3. And we were talking about Chen style Tai Chi earlier. This is a very Chen style Tai Chi concept, the what they would do at Shaolin. So you have your slow, fast. Inhale, slow, fast. And it's really more about the concept and the visualization of the explosion, the breath work, and the visualization pushing forward with a lot of vigor. So you don't necessarily have to go fast. And as a matter of fact, if you think fast, it's going to be a more shallow movement. It's less about thinking fast and more about thinking feeling deeply that the color is so vibrant in here that it has to escape, and you just direct it. Inhale, draw the color in. Inhale even deeper. Exhale. Inhale, draw the color in. Inhale even deeper. Exhale. Inhale, draw the color in. Even deeper. Exhale. And just to give some context here to the way I was doing it in the beginning to how we're doing it right now, with any one of these movements, we're breaking down the core mechanic, and then as those core mechanics are understood in sections, then they come back together, and it can look different and feel different, but in my experience, the feeling should feel more like a chain reaction than a single movement. So oftentimes what I mean by that is that we're doing movement 1, position 2, position 3. And then when it chains together, sometimes it could just feel like one movement like that. But then the deeper experience, in my personal experience, is one cascading into the next and coming out. So you can really feel each moment and all that's happening each moment. You don't want to go so fast that you miss all the things that you're working on slowly. So you want to keep that experience and just intensify the breath work. So again, inhale, draw in, circling the hand as if you're circling the hand as if you're rolling something. It's even in push hands, conceptually. Let's say you have a hand here. You're rolling the hand out of the way, or someone's throwing a punch, which is really the reality of what this is. Someone's throwing a punch at you. You're rolling the punch out of the way, and the pressure's still coming at you, and so you're guiding it down. So you roll it, guide it down. The person's body's coming towards you. It's probably going to pull away from you to get more distance, and you're throwing a punch back. Inhale in. And I don't think about this too much in terms of martial, because a lot of these exercises aren't designed for some of the scientific breakthroughs in fighting that have happened, especially in the last 20 years. So what you want to think about more so is how you can take the color visualization, pull it into the body, and then expel it. And notice that my stance is getting smaller. So it's okay if you were to do this with a small stance, because the mechanic is the same. But if you want to get that nice little stretch in, inhale, draw in. And I'm going to make the screen wider just so I can get a look at what you're doing. So that's fantastic. Now, let's make sure that the target is going to be in front of you, even if you're turning 45 degrees. Notice that I'm pointing at the camera. I'm 45 degrees, and then I'll go the other direction, and I'm still pointing at the camera.
Okay.
So every punch is going to go into the same target. So that's going to help you keep the concept of your center line, even though obviously your center line is now facing this way, the projection off the center line, as if your body, and that's where the posture up at the end can be valuable as well. Another reason, if the center line is like a pillar of light, and you're slingshotting something off this pillar, or something was in the orbit of your pillar, and now you're releasing it from that orbit and it's going forward, you want to keep that target as precise as possible. So here. Beautiful. So now let's add a little more detail to the second part of the movement, meaning that the hand, I'll expand here. Actually, I'll keep here. The hand is out. and you wave 1. So that wave 1. That's the first inhalation. Inhaling wave 1. And notice that the whole body is actually moving with the fingers. So watch the hips and the waist. Hips and waist. All this is happening at once. Hips and waist as you draw the color into the belly. 1. And now inhale even deeper 2 as you pull here. So now this hand coming down, it's very similar to push hands, like where you're guiding an arm down with your forearm. You know, wrist to wrist, moving down. Any part of the forearm that touches, you're guiding down. So you have inhale stage 1, whole body movement. Inhale deeper stage 2, whole body movement. And then 3, you're taking the momentum, even though it's going slow, it doesn't necessarily seem like momentum overtly. You still have this gentle momentum going down, and you're going to take all that spin and throw it right back. Inhale stage 1, a little bit hip, a little bit of waist combined. Inhale even deeper stage 2, and throw it out. Beautiful. Stage 1, even deeper stage, yes, 2, and beautiful. Inhale stage 1, even deeper stage 2. Beautiful. Inhale stage 1, even deeper stage 2. Beautiful. Inhale stage 1, even deeper 2, and out. Beautiful. So let's take this exercise and let's bring it into our 15s. So we'll make this our evens. So we'll start our 15s off, and what I mean by our evens is that on 14, and then all 12, 10, etc. We'll do this exercise to really get this into our system. And the concept and the motivation for us, doing this is to move the muscles in a way that helps to break apart the tension. So really allow the softening to happen through the back. And just another note here, I'm going to do it from the side so you can see what's happening in the shoulders. So now my target is over here for the purpose of this angle. Inhale, stage 1, 2, and just look what's happening on the back. Just inhale, 1, 2, 1, 2. So a lot of times in boxing, certain boxing instructors will start to talk about pulling one arm, and Shaolin as well, pulling one arm to push the other one out. I don't talk about that too much because I do find that it causes tension in my shoulders, unnecessary tension, to pull and punch at the same time. It gives extra torque, but that extra torque you can get through other means. So, however, the reason I'm mentioning that, highlighting that, is because you do want to have that sense on the back that something that you just brought downward is coming back up. So I'm using my other hand to illustrate that color visualization coming through the shoulders and through the other arm. You have color visualization in the belly, you have color visualization going through the arm into the belly, and it's going to wave across the back, up the belly, through the shoulder blade, but across the back as well to go through the hand. So this is just the visualization, the color that you're pushing out. So here, and I'm not elbowing behind me, but the turn is allowing inside. So again, just this is really a note so that you are aware of the momentum that's going from one arm through the back to the other arm. So it's just another angle from which you can be aware, and this is all about expanding the awareness every time we add a vector. Okay, so let's go for 15s. And for 15s, we'll do a... How are you feeling with jumping jacks? How do you feel with that? Awesome. Great. So let's do jumping jacks, an arm movement, and a kick, and I think I think that'll be great. Yeah, we'll do our 5 basic Shaolin kicks. Maybe add one. Ready for it?
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll start with 15 jumping jacks. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That was 15, and now we'll inhale up and exhale, push out. Inhale, stage 1. Even deeper, stage 2 to the heart. Exhale, push out. Inhale, stage 1. Even deeper, stage 2, chest out. In. Inhale, stage 1. Deeper, stage 2. And remember, we're drawing the color into the belly, lifting the color from the belly to the heart chakra, pushing it out through the palms and inch or two beyond. Belly, bring it up through the solar plexus, up to the heart, out. So we're using 3 chakras here, 3 centers: belly, solar plexus, heart, out. Inhale to the belly, solar plexus, heart, out. And when we push out, the shoulder blades disappear into the upper back to help break apart the tension. Five more. Make sure you have a softening in the fingertips when after here, soften so that the tension is released. 2 more. Beautiful. And Omi Tofo, side jiao, toe pointed out, hands at, if you want you can come up here, but I'm going to keep a regular chamber and just kicking straight, pointing the toe. And 8 on each leg. Inhale, belly, color into the belly, color out the leg through the palm and back to the belly. Eight each leg. And when you're ready, 14 jumping jacks. And now our punches. Inhale, stage 1, even deeper, stage 2, out. 1, 2, 14. And when you're done, Omi Tofo, salutation, foot out, hands out, and push the chest out, arms wide, and kicking, flexing the foot to the nose, and 7 each leg. 1, 2, straight leg. And when uplifting heaven, and 13 jumping jacks. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And 13. We're going to go up and out. 13. Lead. And salutation, omitovo. 1, 2, and outside crescent kick. 7 each leg. Uplifting heaven. And 12. And 12 punches. Inhale, stage 1. Even deeper, 2. 1, 2. And omitovo. Inside crescent kicks. 6 each leg. Uplifting heaven. And 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And last one of these, inhaling up, out. When you inhale up, this time try to go thighs parallel to the ground or as much as possible when you sink. And omitovo. Hands out, 1 foot. My right foot will be out first, and we'll do 6 each leg, pulling my right foot behind my left, kicking right, looking behind me. 2, remember, cover head and heart as you look behind. And then switching, looking to my left foot, left hand, Bring my left leg behind my right leg. Kick and look behind me. Kick left, look right.
Kick left, look left?
Oh, look right. Kick left, look right. Uplifting heaven. For this next set of jumping jacks, keep the hands open, and rather than touching here, touch here and gentle flex on the abs and an exhalation. So that means inhale, exhale. Inhale. So you're gonna slap the obliques with it and gently flex the abs as you make impact. And you're directing the pressure that you receive with that flex down the legs into the ground. So 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. Every time you get hit, it goes into the ground. The visualization is there, the exhalation is there, all of you washing into the ground. All right. And 10 punches. Inhale. 1, 2, 1, 2. And side jiao again, omitopo. And since it's 10, we'll do 10 on each leg for fun. Do straight leg, point to toe. And uplifting heaven when you're done. And 9. And inhale 1, 2, 1, 2. Each side is 1. Omitopo. Next we flex foot kicks, flexing the foot up toward the nose. And 9 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Uplifting heaven. And 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Beautiful. 8 punches.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta pee.
Okay, go for it.
I've been hydrating too much.
Little freestyle break.
Now just water.
All right.
Um,
All right.
I'm eating my bar.
Oh, wow.
I took a full break.
Oh, good stuff. So we just started turning up the level on our kicks because you have the kicking down, and rather than doing, let's say, 10 meaning 5 and 5, we started doing at 10, 10 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Which exponentially increases the challenge. And also the benefit of the challenge. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. So I believe we're on 8 now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8 punches. Inhale 1, inhale 2. And omitobo. Inside crescent kicks. Outside crescent kicks. And 8 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure to check in with your posture. I just had to check in with my posture because I was kicking and throwing my upper back forward, and then I adjusted that, but I was throwing my head forward. So I adjusted that, and just keep on checking in with the body. Even if you have to slow yourself down, take a moment. And 8 on the other side. Uplifting heaven. And 7. 7 each side. So anything that we know well, we're going to do 7 on each, the appropriate number on each side. Omitobo. Inside crescent kicks, 7 each side. And uplifting heaven. And 6. And 6 punches. 1, inhale deeper, 2. Try to go a little lower to get the stretch. It'll help open up the hips too. Omitobo. Looking toward my right middle finger, right foot out. And align with that middle finger. Bring the right foot behind the left. You're going to kick right and look left. We're going to go 6 each side. And switch. Looking left. Bring the left foot behind the right and 6. Inhale deep. Uplifting heaven. For the last 5, rather than slapping the obliques, we're going to have hollow fists. Similar to how we did with the last Neigong exercise in the 12 yin set. Elephant swings its trunk, inhaling up, and right on the impact, a subtle momentary flex of the hands. Similarly here, rather than the slap, it'll be a gentle flex right on impact. Same concept, you flex to receive it, and with that flex, you exhale and visualize the pressure going down the legs into the ground. So as you land, lots of things happening at once here. Inhaling, exhale, and on the exhalation, the feet are already touching the ground. That pressure is being pushed rather than being received fully by the organs, is getting redirected down the legs into the ground. Super important concept. And let's go for 5. Beautiful. And 5 each side. And 5 side jiao, omitopo. Straight pointed kick, pointed toe kick, 5 each side. Uplifting heaven. Exhaling out. And 4. 4 punches. Just 4 in total. And omitofo. Salutation and flex foot kick, 4 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop the chi, uplifting heaven. And 3. And 3 each side. And omitofo, salutation, outside crescent kick, 3 each side. Chi, uplifting heaven. And 2. 2 punches. Omitofo. Inside crescent kick, 2 each side. Uplifting heaven. And we finish strong with 16. So 16, and let's do the hollow fist banging for the 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 1 16 punches. And then finally the kicks, side kicks each side, and we'll do 16 omitofo each leg. I'm looking to my right middle finger, right foot out, bring the right behind the left, 16 kicks. Switching legs, eye to the middle finger of left hand, left foot out, bring the left foot behind the right, and 16 kicks, kick left, look right. Try to look back at your middle finger. Soften, exhaling down when you're done. And uplifting heaven. And just a general sense of goodness, gratitude, and accomplishment. Because every time you finish 15s or 16s if you do those, it's always a big accomplishment. Now let's go right to the first yoga exercise. Bring ourselves right back into it. Sucking in the belly button, collarbone lifts, and remember the fingertips gently going up. Immediate stretching, immediate connections of breath and stretching. Lower back lifting up, hold, belly button, collarbone, fingertips. Minimal effort, maximal result. Middle back lifting out the lower back, hold the muscles up, belly button in, collarbone, fingertips. Upper back lifting out the middle, hold, belly button, collarbone, fingertips. Shoulders lifting up to the ears, out of the upper back, hold, belly button again, pulls in, collarbone lifts up, fingertips lift up. Feel the extension, keep the extension in the body, but only lower the arms as you exhale. Collarbone to chin. Chin following the collarbone. Exhaling. One vertebrae melting off the next. Chest collapsing. Going down one vertebrae at a time. Once you get down, fold the arms and hang. Imaginary strings lifting the hips to the sky or ceiling. Relax the jaw, the chin, the hip, melting down, collarbone falling down. Keeping the weight on the heels, knees straight no matter how far down you go. One more big breath. Exhale, soften, release the arms, suck in the belly button, one vertebrae at a time. Slowly rebuild the spine, keep checking in with the body. So for the second exercise, the one we were talking about that might put some tension into the back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shift this over here for a second. See a bit more. And just grabbing a place on the, move this over here. Okay. Place on the wall. Oops. What's that here? Grabbing a place on the wall, you can put your hands, drop the butt back, and drop the chest down. And do your best to relax the head and the chest, allow it to just fall through, so that there's no need to arch, to overexert on the arch. But feel the extension. Notice that I'm walking my legs away from my chest so that my head falls deeper. My palms are relaxed and on the wall. Anywhere you can do this is fine. Even if you just grab at the edge of like a couch or a chair, similarly, and just, as long as it's, notice that this surface right here for me is lower than my shoulders, so I push my fingers into it to raise my wrists up, and I drop my head and my chest down, arching my lower back only in the sense that I'm reaching behind me and up with the tailbone. And then softly suck in the belly button and come up from whatever the posture is, meaning whatever the height of your hands. Come up. And we'll do one uplifting heaven. Oops. And go right back to it. Just one more of these before we go to our third yoga stretch. And so hands on the wall or on a lower surface like a couch or a chair, whatever you have close to you. And walking my hips back, dropping the chest down to my head, my chest fall lower than my shoulders, lower than my arms. And just keep a gentle extension through all this. Sucking the belly button to come up. How's that feel versus the other exercise? Better?
Better.
Okay, good. Yeah, we it's a really important angle. So you want to make sure that we stretch from that angle. But we want to, and the more you stretch from that angle, especially if we do workouts like this, the more you're going to exhale. Inhale, reaching over. Because you just work all these muscles, and we want to connect them. Just keep reconnecting them to the breath and the visualization. So drawing the color in as you inhale through the fingertips, keeping the heels anchored onto the ground so that you don't bend the knees, etc. The feet are shoulder width apart and parallel. Exhale. Inhale, reaching across. The hips over the head. Exhale. And then reaching the hand behind the hips, other hand over the...
I can't hear you.
Okay. I'll talk to you in 1 second.
I can't hear you.
Okay. Andy, my son's gonna jump on Zoom with us for a sec.
No. You take it with him. Take it with him. I know how to stretch. I'll stretch it out.
Okay, man, I love you. Why don't you stay on for a second and just say hi to him?
Okay.
You should be on in a second.
Cool.
Stop. Oh no! Oops. One second, guys. My son just called me.
I can, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Hey, buddy. Me and Andy were just finishing up some Tai Chi training.
Hey, Jet.
Can you?
Hello.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm pretty good.
are you
How about you?
are you home from school, man?
Great.
Yeah, I just got home.
Oh, did you have a half day?
No.
Or did you come home sick?
No, it's 3:47 here, Dad.
It's 3:47.
Yeah.
What? Oh my gosh, I'm on New York and LA time mixed up. Oh my gosh, it's so weird. All these changes.
Jack, great to see you again. We met over Zoom a couple times. I know you were just in New York. I wanted to meet you here, but next time.
Okay. Yeah.
Love you, Andy. See you soon, brother.
Thanks. Bye.
I love you, buddy.
You got so mixed up. Dad.
I got so mixed up. I'm like, something wrong? Hey, guys, I love you. I'll see you soon.